so I'm not the most tech savvy person, so I don't really know a better way of actually doing this, but I'm gonna just put Nick's video up on the TV screen here. Hopefully you guys can see what's kind of going on with me, and we're gonna play along with this whole jersey guessing series that he's got going, which has absolutely been a blast. I've been lucky enough to be a part of it already, and hopefully we can continue working on something for more of these as well, because it's been a lot of fun, and it seems like a lot of people have been really liking them. So I have the video all loaded up. I'll just kind of pause it and in certain places to kind of give my feedback and take on these things. If you notice any kind of like stopping and starting with the videos, my Canon camera that I use to record a lot of this is only able to record about 9 minutes of footage at a time before it stops and starts again. So don't worry, I'm not cheating. It wouldn't be any fun anyway. And we're gonna go see what we can do, see if we can guess some of these. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. We'll fire it up right now.
The following contains previously unreleased footage from Twisted Wrister Hockey. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome back, Twisters. Well, today's video... Oh, wait. Hold on a second here. This might be important here. Oh. This was the most fun I've had watching a video in months. Amazing idea. I'd love to provide you some photos sometime if you're interested. Holy.
Nice intro, Nick. The old post theme. That was fantastic.
Welcome back, Twisters. Well, I'm very excited to continue the Guess the Jersey series. It seems like a lot of people are having fun with this. So I'm very honored to bring on a very special guest, Neil from Post to Post. He's one of the main reasons why I even started making videos on YouTube in the first place. So he definitely deserves a lot of kudos there. And I love checking in with his channel as much as I can.
Hey everyone, and Nick, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this series that you started. You know, I saw the ones that you've done before, and they're so addicting. Like, as a Jersey fanatic and a Jersey fan, to watch those and try and guess along and play along is so much fun. And I really thank you for allowing me to be part of the series. And I sent you 15 very cryptic photos. Some may be a little bit easy, but some extremely difficult.
So
Neil, you rascal.
15 jerseys with cryptic photos. I've taken a quick look, and I know that I'm going to be completely stumped on a lot of them. Anyway, feel free to post your answers in the comments down below.
Or just make a video about it.
Because this is a game that we can all play along to. Okay, everybody? Okay, first jersey. So
we're going to pause it right here before we let Nick explain his guesses. Hopefully the colors are coming up on the screen differently, or the same as what I'm actually going to see them as, but just going to stand right here. Alright, so this either looks like teal or green.
Early green, we've got some white here, or maybe an off-white, and a little bit of red. Now, I remember that this team wore green jerseys when they first came into the NHL, but then they switched.
Alright, perfect. That collar. So it, like I said, it looks like it could be teal. Maybe that's just my TV. But I don't think it is, because the San Jose jersey that I would be thinking of wouldn't have that big piece of what I would say would be teal right on there. I'm assuming that would be their sleeve, because right here, it's like a red like cuff on the jersey. So I'm definitely saying it's a green and red. And well, there's really only one green and red that I can think of off the top. Well, New Jersey. Green and red team out there, which would be the Minnesota Wild. What jersey do they have that's like that? Because they don't have... It's a cream... That is the Winter Classic for Minnesota. That's the guess. That's what we're going with, guys. Do you agree? Alright, Nick, what do you think it is?
To red when they went to Reebok. So I know that there can only be one team when you see green and red together. This much green versus that little red, and that off-white kind of gives it away. This is the Minnesota Wild Stadium Series game. I think that was from
Stadium
2016.
Series.
So
not Winter
I think that's number one right there.
They're getting Winter Classic.
Okay, number two. So we've got red and black, and you can...
Alright. Okay, this one is pretty easy. If you guys can't see the images, I'll just put them up what they are over here. But the holes in the jersey, like the material of the jersey, is a Nike jersey. That is an instant giveaway as to what the material is. And there's the Canadian flags up on that black part right up in here. So that is Canada. The only thing that's throwing me off is right up in here, which is the patch that would be on the shoulder, I believe. But I don't remember that being on that particular jersey that I'm thinking of. But it's a Team Canada Nike jersey, the red one. I believe that it's like a World Junior jersey. So we'll see. Nick, you should get this one right. This one should be easy, even for an American.
See a pattern on the black part of it, and it looks to be a maple leaf. You can also see a patch in the upper left here, and what I'm thinking is that text at the top left says ADA, so this has to be a Canada jersey, right? So this is probably an IIHF or Olympic, possibly, maybe it's an Olympic one.
Not Olympic.
So I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to say it's a, it's probably an Adidas Team Canada, maybe
Nike.
it's from the,
Come on, Nick.
the World Cup of Hockey from
Nope.
2014, 2016? 2016. I'm going to go ahead and guess.
Although that's not a bad guess, the little perforated holes in there, you could think it was Adidas. The only thing that I notice that gives it away for me is right up in this area. Again, I know you guys probably can't see it very well, but that's what I see right away.
That it's from that. Okay, third up. This is a little tricky because it's a starter jersey, so it's one that...
Alright, so I've been actually out to PEI visiting Neil, and I know a decent bit of his collection. And I think he only has one starter jersey, and it is his first ever jersey, actually. I think it was his first ever jersey. His Colorado Avalanche jersey. The blue, that gives it away right there, right then and there. The starter logo. Sorry, Neil, that one was a little too easy.
It's maybe 20 years old. So now you see this shade of blue right here, and it's a shade of blue that not too many teams have gone to at any point. You also see some black,
But to be fair, if I didn't know which one this one was already, you could have said the Avalanche, you could have said the Washington Capitals, like the starter jersey I got. Those are the only two teams that I could think of right off the top of my head that have that shade of blue in there. So for that reason, that's why I would narrow it down to at least those two. But like I said, knowing his collection the way I do, that's definitely his Colorado Avalanche jersey.
white, and some red. Now, I'm a little bit confused because that red looks like regular red. I thought maybe this is a Colorado jersey, but that shade of blue, I mean, it's kind of hard to guess that it would be for another team. So a little tricky here. I'm still thinking about Colorado because they actually used a little bit of black along with the white in their striping. So I'm going to say that this is a Colorado Avalanche dark jersey. Okay, so I should be able to at least guess.
All right, this one is interesting. It is just strictly a number and everything on there. Again, I feel like this one is pretty easy. It's the San Jose Sharks. It's their orange and black jersey that they would have gotten in 2007 until about 2013, I think. The teal and the orange give it away. That's why I know it was that style of jersey. And it's just number 9. So it could be either Marty Havlat or Dinas Zubris. No, I don't think Zubris played in that style of jersey. But Nick, you are the San Jose Sharks fan. You are the expert here, so I'm going to leave this to you. But my guess is the San Jose Sharks from the 2007 to 2013. I think that's the year they just switched it over, but we'll find out.
The team here, this is a San Jose Sharks jersey from the Reebok, first wave of Reebok jerseys right here. And you can tell by the orange outline on the numbers. And as for who it actually is, I don't know if it's Marty Havlat or somebody else who wore number 9, like Milan Mahalik. I want to say it's Havlat. I think that's the one that
would be a good
his collection. So that's my guess right there.
Forgot about him. I liked him.
All right, now this is really difficult because here.
This is actually really easy. This is from the Swedish Hockey League. There's only I don't know a lot of teams off the top of my head, but this color scheme is really unique. The red, the white, the yellow, and the black. Now, why this sticks out to me so much is former Edmonton Oiler Linus Omark. He used to play for this particular team, and I always used to watch highlights of his when he was actually still over there playing and not actually in the NHL at this point yet. Unfortunately, that didn't really work out for him that well. Although he's had a good career in the KHL. But he does actually have quite a few Swedish Hockey League jerseys, does Neil. So this one could be difficult. But having the history that I know what player wore this jersey, it's the Luleå hockey jersey. So I think that one will be right. Nick, let's see how you do on this one.
We have the SHL, and I barely know any SHL teams at all.
Malmo Redhawks are the best team there.
I believe the Swedish league. So your guess is as good as mine, my friends, because I hardly know any teams. I know that he has some like Frölunda merchandise, but they have a different color scheme.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I know which team this is.
Linus
I don't know if
Omark.
it's what is it called? Gordon? It might be that one.
Djurgården.
That's the one that Patrick Berglund plays for.
It's not Djurgården. It's a good guess, though.
To all the Swedes out there, I'm very sorry. And I'm going to guess it's Gordon, but I could be totally wrong. It could be one of many, many other teams right there. I'm sure that a lot of you, though, could properly guess that one. Okay, next up, we've got white jersey with...
Ooh, this one's actually kind of difficult. First impressions. It's a white jersey. Is that like the captaincy, or is that part? What jersey does Neil have in his collection that's like this? Sorry, I don't mean to get in your way. This... I don't know. The material right in here is throwing me off. Because I would guess that it would be the Buffalo Sabres 50th jersey, but that material looks really different from my Adidas jersey. Neil, do you even have that jersey? I don't know what, like, I know his Vegas jersey doesn't have a C on it, and we've never actually seen the C on a Vegas jersey yet, so we don't really know what it looks like. I'd imagine it would look something similar to what that would be. But I'm going to guess the 50th jersey from the Buffalo Sabres, but I don't know. That material, like I said, right in this area is really throwing me off. So the Adidas Buffalo 50th jersey is going to be my guess.
With some gold and what looks to be navy. And this is just quite a beaut, if you ask me. And I'm thinking that this is the Sabres 50th anniversary.
All right, so I'm not alone.
Obviously, the gold symbolizing the 50th anniversary. And if you look on what I think is the sleeve there, on the right side, that's the number 9. Who's the captain for the Buffalo Sabres? It's Jack Eichel.
All right, so I have a good feeling about this.
That's my guess right there. Now this one, I remember, I was like, shoot, this one could actually stump me.
Oh, shit. Okay. Slap me sideways. What is this? Well, it's an Adidas jersey. It's on the collar because here are the little perforations on what would be the shoulder. And that would obviously be the little like name thing, Adidas logo on the back. What the frig is this? Green, Minnesota. Their green jersey, the Adidas patch is not that color. But the jersey itself looks black. It's just the logo that's green. Alright, so we're upping the difficultiness of this. Are we? Oh, man. So now I just have to think of Neil's collection, which if you're not too familiar with, this is near impossible. I'm going to guess it's like it's the green and black, so it's definitely got to be a military appreciation type jersey. Is it? Or could be just a practice jersey? Oh. It's a really good picture, though. Neil, you did a good picture on this one. Ah, man. I'm going to go with a military jersey, not a practice jersey, just because I don't think he has it. I can't remember what team he has. It's either Montreal, Toronto, or I think it's Ottawa he has. Because I remember watching that video where he got that jersey, where he talked about being the national Canada's capital or whatever. So I'm going to say the Ottawa jersey, that he has a military jersey, simply just because of the fact that I think he has that jersey in his collection, and I can't think of anything else that it would be. It's not Dallas Winter Classic. It's not Minnesota. I'm gonna say it's the Ottawa one, but it literally, if you didn't know he had that in his collection, you would not have any idea of which team it could be. I would assume all 31 teams back of their military jersey would look like that. So simply just because I know his collection, I'm just gonna guess that one, but we'll see. Nick, let's see how you do.
Because when you think of a green Adidas logo and on what I think is a black jersey, I don't know any other team I don't know any team that does this. Minnesota doesn't do this because they don't have black.
Nope.
Dallas's shoulders aren't black. Are they? No. And that doesn't look like the victory green anyway, right? So it becomes hard for me to guess this. Green. Vancouver wears green, but
not that dark.
Not black and green together like that. So I'm actually having a hard time figuring out which jersey this is, honestly.
Neil,
at the very bottom, you see a shade of what looks to be purple, at least when I look at this on my screen right here.
Oh.
But I don't know if that is intentional or not. Neil's a good photographer, so he does things with purpose. So it's hard for me to fathom a guess here. I really don't know. I mean, it better not be the Sharks jersey, the Sharks stealth jersey, because if it is, and I get this wrong, it's very embarrassing. I don't think Neil has any practice jerseys or anything like that. So
see, it could be a practice jersey.
I really don't know which jersey this is. If I had to guess, I would say that this is actually a military appreciation jersey. Could this be an IIHF? It very well could be, but I don't know who would actually have these colors either. So I really don't know which one this is, actually. I'm pretty stumped, guys. Because, yeah, I mean, if it's IIHF, is this, who has green in their color palette? Or am I just colorblind? Am I not seeing this correctly? So, I don't know. I would say that maybe this is a Team North America. Or no, Team Europe. Wait, no, Team Europe. I think this is going to be a Team
don't do it.
Europe Adidas jersey from the World Cup of Hockey. But, again, I think I'm wrong on this one. Okay, next up, we have kind of a brick red.
All right. This one is interesting. My first initial thought went to the Detroit Red Wings, their red jersey that they wore, I think, in the not the Centennial Classic. That's not Detroit. The little perforations on the picture look really similar to what an Adidas shoulder looks like, but there's no team that I can think of that has those perforations on the shoulder that would have the white stripes on there. This would be a Reebok jersey. This is the Washington Capitals Winter Classic against Chicago. It's the only thing I could think of from that. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit because I know Neil's collection relatively well, but that's what I'm going to go with. The striping that they had on that jersey, I think it all lines up. The darker shade of red. Can't be the Coyotes. They haven't had anything like that striping wise, so Nick, how do you do?
Jersey with a lot of white stripes on what I think are the sleeves right there. So I want to still lean toward an NHL jersey, but I could be wrong. What this reminds me of is the Vancouver Millionaires. So
that's a good
the
guess.
Canucks reissued this jersey when the team played in the Heritage Classic, I think in 24.
I would never have even thought to guess the Vancouver Millionaires. That's a solid guess, Nick. I appreciate that guess. But I think you're still wrong.
So I'm kind of leaning toward that, but I could totally be wrong. I'm trying to think of who else has a color scheme like this or a striping pattern like this. I think of the Austrian flag, but I don't think this is an Austria jersey. Unless this is a totally different league and I'm just off my rocker. So I really don't know what else it could be. When I think of those red sleeves like that, I don't think it's Detroit because this red is too dark. I don't think it's Colorado because I don't remember them ever having sleeves like this, or Arizona for that matter. So I don't know. If it's not the Vancouver Millionaires, then I have no clue what else it could be, frankly. So I'm gonna go with that, but I'm probably wrong. Could be an OHL jersey too. So your guess is definitely better than mine, I'm saying. Okay, next up we have some Cyrillic.
Team Russia, World Cup of Hockey.
Text right here. I think a while back Neil got a Russia IIHF jersey, but I don't know.
Can tell it's the World Cup because the Russian text is stitched on, and up in the top corner over here, there's a nice little piece of gold, which would I would assume be where the neckline would be. I'm gonna say Russia. Easy. Sorry.
If this is like actual Team Russia, or if this is some sort of team in the KHL. That's some nice lettering, that's for sure. I would think that this is the main crest and not the nameplate, because the stitching is more like what you see in a logo. So I think I'm going to say that this is a Team Russia IIHF World Cup of Hockey jersey, or an Olympic jersey from 2018 right there. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong on this one. This one definitely confuses me. If it's CCM...
What the hell is this? CCM jersey. It looks like it's a T. So that would obviously be the shoulder logo. You can obviously see the CCM where the name thing would be on the back of the jersey. I have no freaking clue. I don't even know what... I'm guessing a CHL jersey. It is a CHL jersey. That blue is really nice. My first initial impression of a blue CHL jersey would be from the WHL and Victoria Royals, but I don't think he has that jersey. And I don't recognize that shoulder patch logo thing. Maybe Sudbury, if he has an OHL jersey. I can't think of... It's not Windsor. It's not Regina. It's not Lethbridge. I don't know. Neil, you've stumped me. What's that team that starts... The Fishheads or something? Aren't they blue? I don't even know where they play. My best guess is a CHL jersey. It could be WHL or OHL. I don't know. I don't think he has an American Hockey League jersey, which would be a CCM one as well. I'm going to say the Victoria Royals. I'm going to do two guesses because why not? Sudbury or Victoria. I have no idea. Nick, good luck.
In that word mark, that's definitely not an NHL jersey. So Neil's giving me a little bit of a clue with the logo, but can't remember these logos all that well, frankly. Blue.
All right, so there's got the white collar. That doesn't help me at all.
White. Teams that wear blue and white. And I mean, CCM, it means it could be a variety of leagues right there. So, yeah, Cortana, I'm pretty confused on this one. Shoot. You know, when I think of, like, what teams in the NHL are blue and white, and who, you know, what could their affiliates be? I think, like, you know, Toronto Marlies or...
Do you have a Syracuse Crunch jersey at all, Nick? Sorry, not Nick. Neil, do you have a Syracuse jersey? That potentially could be... It's a blue and white, so... Why not? I'm going to throw Syracuse in there as well. I have no freaking clue.
Syracuse Crunch, maybe, or something like that.
There you go.
But I don't think that that's the team.
No. Me neither, Nick.
Boy, blue and white. Can I think of any other teams that Neil follows or that he's talked about a lot? Could this be OHL? Could this be QMJHL?
Can't think
I
of
really
the
don't
teams
know.
over there right now.
I might come back to this one later and re-record. I know it's kind of cheating, but I can't even give a guess on this one. I'm gonna say it's probably a team from the Q, considering Neil lives in Atlantic Canada, but I don't know who it is. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so next up we're.
All right, so again, this one compared to the last one that we had, this one's pretty easy. This one's the Colorado Avalanche Stadium Series. You can tell easily by the numbers up there. They had that right on their collar, like on the collarbone on the jersey. Beautiful jersey. I'm exceptionally jealous that I don't have this jersey. And yeah, Colorado Avalanche Stadium Series. 2 Colorado jerseys. Nice, Neil.
Looking at what I think is an outdoor game, given the type of collar right here. It's a Reebok, so it's only a few years old. And you see the number on the collar. It says 528. Put a 0 at the end of that. That's 5,280, and that is a mile. So the clue there is that this team is located a mile high. It's the Colorado Avalanche, I think, 2016 Stadium Series. So that's the one right there, using Neil's favorite logo. Next up, and this one also.
Oh. Okay. Oh, man. That shade of blue, that white striping. That's a good one. All right, so we went from extremely hard to pretty easy to this. This one is interesting as well. This one looks like it's a Fanatics material. I know you guys won't be able to see the detail that I can necessarily see, but the detail in the jersey, it looks like it's Fanatics style. But what team in the NH? Winnipeg? No. If it was Winnipeg, there'd be black in there. Does he have a Finland's World Cup of Hockey jersey? I don't think he does. This is throwing me off right here as well. Is that the arm? I'm gonna guess, just with that shade of blue, I'm gonna guess it's a Finland jersey. I don't know which one. He has, I think, 2 or 3 maybe, but I'm gonna say it's the World Cup of Hockey Finland jersey. I don't know if it's the white one or the blue one, because that could be the white, and then they have that blue stripe around here on the white one, but it as easily could be the dark one. So I don't know if it's the white or dark, but I'm gonna say Finland from the World Cup of Hockey, just simply because of the material. It's kind of that Fanatics looking material, which is pretty close to what the World Cup of Hockey jerseys were.
Confuses the hell out of me. Again, it's blue and white, but I don't get the feeling that it's Toronto.
Not that shade.
And it's not Tampa, and I don't think it's the Nordiques. I don't think Neil has a Nordiques. So again, it's a blue and white jersey.
Nordiques would be a good guess.
Completely stumped on this.
What are we doing for time?
What the hell is it going to be? If I were to guess anything, I would say it's Team Finland. I'm going to say Team Finland for this. Use kind of that shade of blue, and of course a lot of white. So I forget who he has on this one. It might be a Mikko Koivu. I think that he unboxed this one time on the channel. Or Saku Koivu? Or is it Mikko Koivu? His favorite player is Saku Koivu, but he would probably get Mikko Koivu because Mikko is still playing professionally. So I'll say it's a Mikko.
Speaking of which, don't you have an Olli Määttä Finland jersey on whatever jersey this is? Or I can't remember if you have the white one or the dark one, like I said, but pretty sure you have Olli Määttä on it. But I still have no idea if it's the home or the white jersey. I can't remember. We'll find out.
Team Suomi. Okay, and then we have another.
Sorry, this one's a little easy too. The Chicago Stadium Series jersey. Those stars, dead giveaway. Although I will say, Neil, your photography skills are absolutely out of this world. I would want that as my background on my laptop.
Commemorative jersey right here. You've got an interesting cropping on the collar, or interesting shape to the collar. You got 4 red stars. And I've seen those 4 red stars many a time because I used to live in Chicago. So this is Chicago, this is their stadium series when they played, I believe, the Minnesota Wild back in 2017. I think that's the year that they did that. So it's the Chicago Blackhawks. They had black shoulders on that jersey, even though they were wearing white jerseys primarily. So Blackhawks right there. And let's see, we got 2 more left. So
holy shit. Ah, man. I have no idea. My initial impression would be, again, probably going to the like OHL or WHL or like minor junior hockey. Is it a Humboldt jersey? Maybe Erie. The Otters logo, their text kind of looks like that, but right up in here it looks almost like a tartan, almost like Scottish kind of kilt vibe. I can't think of any team that would have that. Unless it's like a specialty jersey or something, I would have no clue. If that wasn't there, I would guess the Erie Otters just because of that font and how it... I mean, we saw that Erie logo so much with Connor McDavid leading up to the draft when he got picked first overall, and it could be Humboldt. I think he has a Humboldt jersey. I know Nick does. It could be one of his many European jerseys. I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm going to say Humboldt.
this next one, I have absolutely zero idea who this is. I have a guess. I have a guess right here because someone else has made me guess a jersey for this team. I have no other idea as to who this could be, but I see an RS in a beautiful script font. I see yellow and I see navy, and I know this team uses yellow and navy, even though this...
Do you have a Toledo Walleyes jersey? I think they're something similar. All right, Nick, what do you have to say?
This jersey has some interesting plaid and green in it and whatnot. So, considering there is an RS and what I think is either an O or an E, I think it's an E right before that. So the team ends in ERS. So my best guess for this is the OHL's Erie Otters.
I might as well go with him. He's got a better guess than I do, so I know it's kind of cheating, but I said I wouldn't cheat, but I'm cheating with this one. I'm going to switch my answer to Nick's. Erie Otters, but we'll find out.
And then lastly here we have primarily a white jersey, and we...
Ooh, we're going to have to move to see this one. Ah, man. Because the TV, it doesn't look white, it looks gray. But this is either Ottawa, Toronto, Detroit, Montreal. It's one of the jerseys, like a Heritage Classic or a Centennial Classic style jersey. Because of the number right along where the striping would be on the arm, that looks like it would either be 62 or 52. I'm just trying to think. Toronto had blue in theirs. That could be Montreal, but I don't think they won the cup in 52. Ottawa definitely didn't win the Stanley Cup in 52. They weren't around anymore. I'm going to say Detroit, because their sleeve was pretty much all white, and it had the 2 red stripes along it, actually. And then they had the silver one above it. I'm going to say it's the Detroit Centennial Classic that they played against Toronto in. Because I know Neil has that jersey, and I'm really jealous of it. And Nick actually has that jersey too, and I'm also jealous of it.
A silver stripe with 52 on it at the end. I actually own this jersey myself, and I remember Neil unpackaging this. So these numbers correlate with the years that the team won the Stanley Cup. This is the Detroit Red Wings Centennial jersey, Reebok from 2017. So they played the Toronto Maple Leafs in that game. All right, guys. Well, those were my guesses. So I'm going to see Neil unravel his answers, and we'll see how I did. I know that obviously I missed.
So we have a reaction within a reaction, and then I'm reacting to that reaction. So let's find out what jerseys we have and see how we did. Nick, take it away and give it to Neil.
Plenty. So sit back, relax, and here we go.
Let's start off with number 1, which is...
This is really well edited, guys. Like, I like how you have the picture down there. Nick, you're up there. And just perfect. Really well done, guys. I really like this.
The Stadium Series
Alright, we got one.
Minnesota Wild Reebok jersey.
I feel like I should have that.
And I think you probably get this one. There's only one possible color combination with the
red
photo that I showed. So if you know your
Red
jersey
gave it
well,
away.
you probably got this in.
We're going to grab the paper.
The second photo that I showed you was maybe a little easy as well. It had definitely some clues. It was the Canada 150 Team Canada
Nike
jersey, IIHF.
Got that one
I'll give
right?
myself a
Yeah.
half point here. I
Okay.
said IIHF, or excuse me, I said
Nike.
World Cup of Hockey, so half point.
The third photo that I showed you was a very
Give myself a check
specific
mark.
kind of jersey, one that's not been around for a
Because
while.
I already know.
And based on color combination, I have a feeling you probably got this one as well. But this is the oldest jersey in my collection.
I'm right.
It is
thank God.
late 96, early 97
Okay.
starter Colorado Avalanche jersey with with my name on the back. Actually played good hockey with this jersey on me, so it's a jersey that'll never leave my collection. Up next was, this one's probably pretty easy for you considering where you live and the team that you cheer for, but it was
Yep.
the San
Call it
Jose
or
Sharks,
Havlat. Call it or
I think
Havlat.
late 2000s, early 2010 maybe, style
Yeah,
jersey
27
with
to 2012.
Havlat on the back.
Nice.
Got
And
that.
here's where things really kind of get a little bit difficult. I
Not
threw
for me.
a jersey in there that was not from the NHL. In fact, it's from Europe. Here it is.
No way I'm gonna get this.
Lulia.
Lulia from the SHL.
Ooh,
The photo that you
okay.
saw
I've
at
seen
clearly
that.
showed the SHL. So
Thank you,
probably
Linus Omark.
figured out that it was from Sweden, but I'm not sure if you actually got the team or not. There are a couple of teams in this
Jersey.
league who I think use the same color combination. So if you did get this, you're probably a legend. But one of my favorite jerseys. Next up is probably maybe one that was considered on the easy side. It is an NHL jersey. It
All
was. This
Fanatics. That's why that threw me off. That's a Fanatics
Anniversary,
jersey.
50th anniversary
Fine, I'll
edition
give
with
myself
Jack
a mark.
Eichel on the back. Buffalo Sabres.
I
Now
forgot
the
about
next
that.
one
Yeah, what the heck was
was
this anyway?
so difficult.
Right.
I think that when I took the photo, I thought
not be the
"Hey,
stealth
he's
jersey,
probably
it'll be
going
so
to get
good."
maybe the theme of the jersey, but to actually guess the team, unless he like watched me unbox this video, he's probably
That's
not
why I
going to
got
get
it.
it. But and
has to
the
be.
photo that I took, even the colors weren't exactly right, so it was really difficult. Anyways, is an Ottawa Senators military
I said it could be military appreciation.
appreciation or forces appreciation.
Giving myself a half
Canadian
point for this
version.
one.
Although I think I got it wrong where the Adidas thing is. I thought that was on the back. It might have just been the one that was on the front, so. I'm still counting it. I don't care.
Of the military appreciation, what you guys do in the United States, we do the forces appreciation. team. So there you have it. Next up, a cryptic one for sure. It's a very specific jersey that's not
Millionaires, baby, let's go.
I think it's popular, but it's hard to get, very hard to get. I can't even believe that I have it in my collection. It is the Washington Capitals.
Cha-ching!
Classic.
The only reason I really knew that one was because when I was actually out there in PEI, this one was actually hanging up, and I saw it pretty much every single day. So I feel like I kind of cheated on that one. I know Neil's collection pretty well, so I feel like I should be doing this one all right.
Game.
But
That's right. I forgot that they had that off-red jersey.
Reebok, no name on the back, unfortunately.
got 8 so far.
One of my favorite
8 for 8.
jerseys. I love this jersey so much.
That is
Okay,
UC
next
Yokin
up.
level of shootouts.
I think this one was probably pretty easy based on the lettering, but we have a Adidas
Okay.
World Cup of Hockey
Yar.
Russia.
I said IAHF, but I'll give myself a half point for that.
The photo is right here, so you can see the actual letters. Okay, the next one is very difficult. Probably it was definitely in the top 3 of difficult.
No way in hell I couldn't even fathom a guess on this.
So my guess is Victoria.
Canadian, and
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that.
it's a very specific color combination that a lot of teams use. Not specifically in this league, that's kind of the jersey the photo that you saw, but it's
I
a
don't even know what that
Fish
shoulder
popular
logo
color
is.
combination.
Fish eggs.
You would have probably had to be a genius to actually, number one, pinpoint what league this was from, number two, get the team.
the
Canadian
I
Hockey
only
League.
barely showed just a little bit of this secondary logo, but it is the Mississauga Steelheads of the OHL.
Go.
So it's not the fish heads, it's steelheads, but still, I would never have guessed that. I got the CHL right, coming from the OHL in the CHL. So I can't even justify giving myself a half point because I thought it was either Sudbury or Victoria. So that one, I'm not even going to say I'm even close. So that's an X. That is an X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I went 9 for 9 before being stopped on my shootout attempts here.
Tricky, right?
Or
It's a
the
nice looking
OHL.
jersey, though.
What? Yeah.
When the hell did you get that, Neil?
That's where I saw CHL up there. Anyways. And this is autographed by the entire team, so yeah.
It's pretty
Never
Alright,
would've
next
guessed that.
is probably an easy one if you're familiar with this team's jersey history. It was the Colorado Avalanche.
Ha-bam.
Was it a Stadium Series? I can't
Got
remember.
that one.
Maybe it was a Stadium Series. I can't remember exactly when this jersey was used, but yeah, the numbers up there. Obviously, Mile High City. Love this jersey. Need to get a name on the back. Alright, I'm pretty sure you're going to get this one because the striping is so specific to the
Going with
colors.
Team Finland, let's go.
So specific to this country, but is a Team Finland
Yeah, there we go.
World Cup of Hockey.
So I got the country right, and I got the World Cup of Hockey right. I just couldn't figure out which one it was, the white or the blue one. So I will get half a point for myself on that one. But he does have Oli Meta on that one, I do believe.
Adidas. And Oli Matt is on the back. I wish I could have gotten like Saki Koivu or something like that.
Keep it.
Unfortunately, the only one I could find had Oli Matt on the back, which it's okay. I'm fine with that. But
So glad I got that one. But he had
Next,
Mata.
I think it's probably another easy one in the NHL.
I'm gonna
It's a
give
very
myself a
specific jersey, the only one
preemptive
jersey
check mark because I
ever
know.
has this here. Obviously, the Chicago Blackhawks.
Another point for this
Reebok,
guy.
nameless. All right, on to absolutely the most difficult jersey in the entire
Here we are.
list here. It is not only
That is not as difficult as that Steelhead one. That one, I'm going to either say it has to be Erie. Nick seems very confident about that, but we'll see.
a team that's not in the NHL. It's a team that's in Europe.
What?
It's a team that's from a league that doesn't get a lot
Okay,
of
never mind.
popularity in North America, and it's from a team that used this jersey as a specialty jersey. So not only is it not their regular jersey, the team from Europe in an unpopular league to North Americans, it is a specialty jersey.
EIHL.
So
With the
I can't imagine that you got this, but it is the Fife Flyers of the EIHL.
You son of a bitch. I never would have got that. That is definitely not what the Flyers look like. I would not have got that. Toledo or Erie is the best I could have done for that. Damn. You tricky little monkey. That's wrong.
What an amazing jersey.
It's pretty sweet.
And the last one, which probably medium difficulty. If you know your jersey history for this specific team, you probably got it right away. But it is the Detroit Red Wings.
Got that. Okay.
Specialty jersey with the years that they won the cup.
And on a good note.
I guess it's rubber, so it's probably like heat pressed on, but yeah. So very interested to see how you did, and I hope you guys had fun playing along at home. I'm going to actually react to Nick's video that he's making right now that you are watching, and kind of get like I don't know how he's gonna do. I can't really predict. He's very smart, so maybe he gets all 15 right. I don't know. I'm probably gonna guess. Well, I'm gonna say he gets 11 out of 15 right. So
12 and a
Nick, I
half.
hope that's a fair assessment of your jersey knowledge. I know some of them are really, really difficult, so I don't want to give you full props and give you 15 out of 15, but I'm going to say 11 out of 15. So, Nick, I hope you had fun. Everyone at home, hope you had fun. If you want to see some of my jersey content, head on over to my channel, Post to Post Productions. Nick, thank you so much for having me in this video. All right, guys.
Thank you for having me in your video.
Well, Neil, fantastic video. Much better than my performance in this. So, you were saying I could get 11? Well, I mean, maybe if you gave me a full point for Canada and for Russia, because I said World Cup of Hockey for one and IIHF for the other, and basically the answers were the inverse of those. And so I'm not giving myself full points on those. Otherwise, I would have gotten 10 and a half, 11. So the military one, I gave myself a half a point for that instead of a full point because I said Team Europe. So I ended up with 9.5, and I'm probably in like the bottom 20th percentile here. So Neil, you definitely stumped me on a few of those. You can tell I don't know crap when it comes to international leagues, but nonetheless, it was really fun doing this, and I hope that we have an opportunity to collaborate together in the future. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. You guys let me know in the comments below how you performed. I'm pretty sure y'all did a lot better than I did.
Alright, so that was fun. Honestly, I didn't think I did as good as I thought I was going to do. Yeah, that Fight Flyers one, that one really screwed me over. I never would have got the OHL, the Steelhead one. Last thing I would have thought of. But considering those two, those are the two hardest ones. All the NHL ones were pretty good there. So thank you again for watching, and we will see you guys again soon. Nick and Neil, thank you for allowing me to kind of do this as well. And actually, Nick has sent me a bunch of pictures for me to guess on my channel, so I will definitely be doing that. I haven't really looked at them a lot. I'm kind of saving that for the actual video. But initial glances is I'm screwed. This 12.5 points that I got here out of the 15, this one will be fun to do as well. So I'm looking forward to that, so keep an eye out for that. And before I forget, if you guys haven't already, go subscribe to Nick's channel, Twisted Wrister Hockey. I'm assuming if you're subscribed to me, you're already subscribed to Post, but if you're not, for whatever reason, definitely go check out them. I think they're two of the best. They're definitely the top two out of the top three. I think they're both up there as the best hockey YouTubers out there. Nick has a pretty small channel. For whatever reason, mine's actually bigger than his, which should not be the case. His videos are a lot better quality, a lot more in-depth, and a lot more detailed. I can't really say enough great things about Nick and his channel, so definitely go check him out if you haven't already. And what can I say about Neil? He's the absolute best at quality of video, everything, editing. His hockey knowledge is pretty great as well. Maybe not as good as mine. I'm just kidding. That was rude. I'm sorry, Neil. But yeah, definitely go check out both those guys, and hopefully at some point all three of us can do something at some point. That's not just this. But yeah, like I said, I'm hungry. I'm gonna cook my steak now.